Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Malika, and today I want to show you a day in the life of Mary. Mary is a 12 years old girl in our village and she is my friend, and I want to show you her life, what she does in a day. Mary is very responsible, and this is her life in a day. And guys, before I continue, this is not child labor or something. This is what like kids in my village at her age do. So yeah, this is very normal. So this is where Mary sleeps at night. This is like a cow's skin. This is a cow's skin, and this is where they sleep at night. Most of the times in the village, like we build like two houses, whereby the kitchen is built separately outside from the main house. So mostly in the village, kids sleep in the kitchen, and this is the skin that they sleep on. Every day after waking up, this is what Mary does in the morning. First of all, because in the kitchen the kids sleep in the kitchen, and also chicken sleep in the kitchen. As you all know, in an African village, almost everyone rears chicken. So they sleep with the chicken in the kitchen, so you have to sweep very early in the morning when you wake up. So this is what she does when she wakes up in the morning. She starts her day by sweeping the kitchen first. Guys, the reason as to why Mary took the cow's skin outside, it's like when you wake up, like it is recommended to put the beddings outside for sunshine. And also some kids here in the village, they wet the bed. They wet the sleeping area of the bed. Let me just say they wet the bed. So like you have to put it outside for some sunshine during the day. So that is exactly what she did before she started sweeping. So guys, after sweeping, now it's time to brush her teeth in the village. And also, most of the kids in the village don't have toothbrush and toothpaste, so they use a stick to brush their teeth or a finger to brush their teeth. Some kids have toothbrush, and so it's now time to wash her face, to brush her teeth before she can continue with the other job. Also, Mary does all this when the mom is not around, because Mary's mom does some casual jobs. So sometimes she might wake up very early to go and to like dig in someone's farm for their daily bread. So Mary, especially now that the schools are closed, Mary takes care of the homestead when the mom is not around. It's now time to sweep the compound. This is the first thing almost every household does in the morning, because in the village, like most households, like most families have trees, and as you can see, Mary's compound has a lot of trees. So like you have to clean the compound every morning to get rid of the leaves and the flowers. I forgot to mention, Mary is a second born in a family of 4, but the firstborn sister is in high school, is in secondary school, so she's most of the time she's not around, so Mary is the one who does most of the work sometimes. So yeah, this is what she does every day. And now we are done sweeping the compound. So this is what Mary does after finishing sweeping the compound. Now it's time to clean the utensils. Mary does everything, including washing clothes, their clothes, so the mom doesn't have to worry when she's going to fetch for the kids, as she told me that Mary takes care of the house when she's not around, so that she's able to work and bring home some food. Now, since it's harvest season in our village, so like we put out maize every day to sun dry, so that is the next thing that Mary is going to do. Like we bring out the maize every day to sun dry, and in the evening take it back to the house. So this is how maize is dried here in the village. So every farmer in the village, this is what they do. This is the only method of drying. Or some people, I see them drying the maize at the highway, at a tarmac road. So let's continue. Let me show you how Mary's life is. What next after drying up the maize? Now it's time to fetch water. Most households in the village don't have water in the compound, so Mary goes out to fetch water every day, every morning. And now that she's back, guys, let me show you. This is the most common way of carrying water here in the village. This is how we carry our jerry cans on our heads. Mostly here in the village, everyone does that. And also, guys, since this is just a demonstrating to you how Mary's days go, so we are going to skip breakfast and instead we are going to just prepare lunch right away. Mary knows how to prepare food, and she prepares food sometimes for her whole family. It really depends. She knows how to cook most of the food here in the village. Ugali, rice, anything Mary can cook. Rice is not very common here in the village, so most of the time she prepares ugali or githeri. Rice in the village, not so many people eat rice here in the village. So guys, Mary today is going to prepare ugali for the family, ugali and omena, or ugali and daga, or I hear some people calling it sardines. So Mary is going to prepare everything, and let's wait. I can't wait to taste Mary's food. Mary's sister is called Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is very helpful. She's really trying to help her big sister. So yeah. Disclaimer once again, Mary does this, and not only Mary does this in the village, other kids also. Mostly in the village we don't have house helps, so the kids does most of the jobs when the parents are not around. So Mary has been doing this, and also it's very helpful as the kids learn to be independent at an early age. So please, this is not child labor. Once again, I repeat this. This is what almost every child does. I just want to make it clear. And children of her age, not even like small kids and anything, children of her age, like from 10, going forward, 10, 11, 12, yeah. This is the kitchen. This is how it looks like. I think it's very, very nice. The style, just look at the roofing. This is Mary's kitchen. And as I told you earlier on, in the village, like, the kitchen is built separately from the main house. So this is the main house and the other one is the kitchen. So they are not built together at all. And Mary's house is very beautiful. This is where the pig sleeps, as Mary's family own a pig. This is where the pig sleeps, and also this is a storage where they store their extra firewood. You can see it's an extra room also outside the main house. It's a house on its own. And also this other room is where the cow sleeps at night. Also, Mary's family have a cow, so this is the cow's room. This is where the cow sleeps at night. And the cow dung, we use it as manure here in the village, so it's not thrown away. Our water is now ready. As you can see, it's boiling. Now we are ready to prepare our ugali. Mary is ready to prepare ugali for us, and as I told you, Mary knows how to do everything. So we are waiting for flour, as most of the time flour is kept in the main house. The kitchen, they don't store food most of the time because of the chicken and the dogs during the day when someone is not watching. Okay, so we are now ready. Mary is now ready to prepare ugali for us and for her family actually, but I'm sure we'll taste the ugali. Ugali is almost ready, and she's ready. As you can see, making ugali is not very easy, and she's using a very big cooking stick, but most of the time we call it here in the village a mwiko. The cooking stick is called a mwiko, but most of the time, or most household use this type of cooking stick, like the bigger ones, to prepare ugali. So Mary is a professional since she knows how to do this and she has been doing this for long. So the ugali is now ready. So next she's going to prepare vegetables or omena, the stew for eating the ugali with. Guys, now Mary is preparing omena for us. First of all, she starts by frying the onions and I think the tomatoes next, and then the omenas. She knows how to cook. She knows that's how it's supposed to be done. So here is Mary doing all that, and she's not having any trouble doing all this since she's used to doing it. Mostly in the village, like, this is kids' favorite part. Like, I was also doing this when I was a small child. Like, these things are very, very delicious. These are the leftovers in the sufuria that was used to make the ugali. So it's usually very, very delicious and kids love it so much. Let's go back to the kitchen. As you can see, Mary is preparing omena. It's now time to put in the tomatoes, and as I told you earlier, Mary knows everything. She doesn't need instruction or supervision on what she's doing. She knows what she's doing because this is how exactly I prepare omena. And you can see how the fire is on point. The firewood is very, very dry, so she's not having any problem. It's now time to put in the omena. So this is how we do it here in the village. And by the way, I see most families in the village, mine included, preparing omena like this. You prepare onions, you prepare tomatoes, and then you add in the omena. And then you leave it, you give it some time to get ready. The food is now ready, and the next thing Mary is going to do, she's going to serve the food to her siblings, because she's not only home alone, she has her siblings, her younger siblings, who she has to take care of. Remember, she comes from a family of 4 children, and she's the second born. The firstborn is in school, and she's the second born, and since they have already closed, she's the one who takes care of the others. So it's now time to serve the food, and so that the others can eat food. Guys, remember the cow's skin? Also, this is what they use, like they spread it down at the compound. This is what they sit on when they are eating also. So it serves a purpose of a bed at night, and during the day as a mat to sit on outside when they are eating, or even when you want to sleep under a shade, you just put down this skin and then you sleep on it. So this is where they'll be sitting when they are eating. And yeah, Elizabeth is very excited. She's the last born of the family, so she's very excited as it is meal time. You know, everyone loves food here in the village. Myself, I love food also. So Mary is now serving her family and the kids, and before doing the rest of the things. Is a Christian, also the rest of the family, so they have to pray before they eat, and that is what exactly they are doing. Mary is praying for all of them, as the rest are shy because of the camera. So it's now time to enjoy the delicious food prepared by Mary. And so guys, that is Mary's life here in the village, especially when the schools are closed. Let me know what you think about this video to this part. Also, kindly give this video a thumbs up if you're still watching. And so Mary is almost done, and after eating, Mary is good, and the sisters, they are going to take a shower and clean the utensils, and they are going to go outside and play. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is the lifestyle of most of the kids here in the village, and I repeat, this is not child labor. Until next time, bye.